The average American produces 4.5 pounds of trash daily. Yes, this is during a time when we have all those pre-packed food we can go and buy in the store. But in a situation where we don't have that, our Walmart and our Bilo, we're still going to make a lot of trash, and we're going to have to get rid of it. Now, most of you are from the country, so that's definitely an advantage. If you live in the city, or if you're caught in the city on business, it's definitely going to be ugly. You can see right there, without trash service, life would be very difficult. That is a disaster waiting to happen. Now, I've seen that in third world countries, traveling for Uncle Sam, and it is disgusting, it's nasty, and it's definitely not good for your health. You can definitely know you're going to have fly problems, mosquito problems, rodent problems, rats and mice are going to be prevalent, and this is definitely going to lead to a medical condition. Very, very good chance of disease spreading. So this is not what we want. Your trash should be a security concern. I know what you're saying. What are you talking about? My trash is a security concern? It is a security concern. Let's say something bad has happened, no matter what, EMP, financial disaster, collapse of any sort, and we're preppers, and we're producing trash because guess what? We have all our beanie weenies, we have our everything else. We got canned corn, and we're eating good, but our neighbors are not eating good. So you do not throw your trash away where other people are going to see it. That is the biggest security concern you can do. You're going to have to watch where you put your trash and make sure people don't go through it. Because if they realize that you're eating canned ham every night, you've just created a huge concern for your safety. Because one, they could just come to your house and ask for it, which that could cause you a problem because you can't feed everyone. Or secondly, they just decide that they want what you have, and then you'll have a security concern. What are we going to do to get rid of our trash? Burning your trash. People in the country have done it forever. We burn our trash before the modern conveniences of the recycling centers. So you can burn your trash. First of all, if you're burning your trash and you're using any type of fuel or anything to get it started, this is definitely going to be a concern because you don't want to waste fuel. Especially in a survival situation, you're not going to be wanting to waste kerosene or diesel just starting the fire. Secondly, you definitely have a security concern. In any type of situation, you want to remain invisible. If there's people without, and you have things, you lighting up a fire, if you're in a suburban area, is going to draw attention. People are going to look at you and say, hey, what are you burning? Well, I'm burning all these containers of food I just ate. So be very careful. It is a security concern. Next is fire danger. If we're in the middle of a situation where there's not 911, and we light up a fire in the backyard and it gets out of hand, which it could, and we have a grass fire or maybe even a house fire, and there's no 911, you are going to be really hurting. There's going to be no fire department coming to you to put your fire out, so you just went from bad to very bad. So pay attention to that. You can bury your trash. That's easy to do. It helps because there's no security concern. If your trash is on the ground, people aren't going to see what you have. Secondly, it's hard. Digging a hole is not what I like to do, so it's an option, but it's also hard work. Secondly, you need tools. Right now, we live mostly in the country, so we have garden tools. We could do that, but you might not be where you have tools. So it'd be another option. City people in the city. How would you like to be there after an EMP hit? That would not be fun. So I have questions. People say, what are we going to do? The trash guy comes and gets my trash. You know, I have no place to bury. I have no place to burn it. I recommend trash bags. They're cheap now. They're affordable. Any situation, we don't know the length of it. So if it's a short-term emergency, having extra trash bags where you can double bag your trash so you can put it in a location would be nice. Eventually that trash is going to start smelling. So double bag your trash. It's an option. Human waste disposal. Water contaminated by fecal matter is the single largest cause of disease in the world and is killing over 4 million people each year with diarrhea and intestinal parasites. Yes, this is happening in third world countries. It's not happening in the United States at this level at all. But there's nothing that guarantees that we will not be at a third world status. This could deteriorate with any type of situation. It could be just a local emergency, and things will get bad. So we need to do something about this. You live in the country, common sense, if you're in the country, you've got a lot more options than someone in a small suburban area or the city. If you live out in the country, most of us will have septic systems. Septic system's awesome. I own a septic system. I'm the president of my own sewer company. It doesn't impress the wife too much, though. The problem, I'm the president, but I'm also the maintainer. So you have to maintain your septic. A lot of you are saying, well, I'm pretty good with the septic. I have a septic. If anything bad happens, no big deal. The problem is, I guarantee probably 75% of you haven't done anything to your septic tank in a long time. I mean, people just don't think of it every day when they wake up. Hey, let me go check the septic tank. It's something you need to do. I recommend right now finding out exactly where your little entrance into your septic tank is. It's easy to do, little digging, you can find it. They make a lot of products that you don't have to fill it back up. You can put like a manhole cover and a slip that goes down so you have access to it. It's good to do it now, so if you do have a septic problem, it's going to be a little cheaper in the long run. When this guy comes out, he can just pump you out instead of having to dig half a day to find it. So you need to maintain it. The experts say every 2 to 5 years, you need to look at your septic. You might need to get it pumped. A good septic can go longer than that if you're watching what you throw in it. But this is a concern. In a survival situation, you don't want to have to put up with that, and then the wife tells you, hey, things are backing up in the kitchen. That will make things a lot worse. So do some maintenance and see what you got to do.